Hey, this is Melody with Realty Executives Main Street, and today again I'm on location. I'm actually in McMinn County, but this is in the city, I guess you could call it a city, called 10 Mile, and I'm getting ready to show a property, but it's such a gorgeous day. I was like, you know what, let's make a video. And so I decided as I was driving through here, I was, coming down I-75 South, I get off on exit 60, which is the Sweetwater exit, one of the Sweetwater exits, and I'm traveling east on Highway 68, and I'm noticing this theme because, yesterday was Flag Day. We had Memorial Day a few weeks ago. We've got 4th of July coming up. And I thought, you know what? I need to talk some more about Tennessee culture. So stay tuned and I'll share some of that with you. So you can see from my attire, flag earrings. I don't know if you can see my shorts. They're blue and white. We're very proud of our country. Rural country as well as our country here. And so one of the things that when I meet people and they first come to Tennessee, they notice is there sure are a lot of fireworks stands. Yes. Even if it's not a celebration that you think of that would require fireworks, we like our fireworks down here. For example, on New Year's, there's usually going to be fireworks. Memorial Day, definitely 4th of July, sometimes Labor Day, sometimes even after a major football game, you'll see fireworks going up. So we do have fireworks stores here that are open year round. And then this time of year, you'll find all these little pop-up stands on the highways and some of the roads where people can buy their fireworks. So we do love fireworks around here. And if you happen to live in an area where shooting fireworks is prohibited, that's okay. Usually the city or a community nearby will have a place for fireworks display that you can go and watch safely. Another thing that I need to tell you that I was kind of more focused on my drive down here is most of our utilities, and you can see behind me, there's a few, but most of our utilities here are above ground. Now, that's different for some people. I know when I lived in Utah for a few years, most of their utilities was buried. We do have some that are buried, but most of our utilities are going to be with utility poles. And so I'm letting you know that. It's because a lot of times when you're looking at a property online, you'll be like, wait a minute, there's like a little portion of it that's on my property, but it's kind of not. That's usually going to be for a utility easement. So if the utility company needs to come in and fix something or who knows what, that's going to be there. So I wanted to let you know that, because if you're not from here, you may not really understand that, or you may not be aware of it. So a lot of our properties will have a utility easement on them. A third thing, which is super cool. You don't really think of Tennessee as this, but we do have several Amish communities here. There is one literally just not even 5 miles away that is open to the public. You can go in and buy some baked goods and some of their delicious fruits and vegetables, and they have all kinds of things. There's several different communities here in East Tennessee, and sometimes you can even find some furniture that they will make. I've seen beautiful outdoor swings that they've hand carved and sell to the public. So we do have several Amish communities here in East Tennessee. And sometimes what's really cool is there are certain businesses, I know in one particular case, that will have like a little shed where the Amish buggies can park their buggy under the shed while they have to go in and get a few supplies. So really, really cool to see the Amish buggies and learn about some of their culture. Even if you just come to visit, that might be something that you're interested in. Another thing that you might want to think about, so we have a lot of rural properties here, and even though it is rural, it will most of the time still be on what we call public water. Now, some people will say, oh, city water. It's called public water. And so you might find a property that that's on public water, and that just means, okay, you know, you're gonna pay a monthly bill to the utility company for that water. But many of our properties are on a well, and I have so many people who ask me, is your water good? Or okay, that is kind of your opinion, because what I may think is good, you may think, oh, this is horrible. What I can tell you is I grew up with well water. I was living in a part of Athens, and at that particular time we had well water. And I think then when I was around a teenager or so, we finally got access to public water. So it's all in about what you're used to and what you like. And so if you find a property and it doesn't have public water, you do have to think about installing a well, or if there is a well there, do you want that well tested? So just another thing to keep in mind when you're searching for properties. A lot of times you will find one that has a well, and that is great and that is wonderful. But you also have to keep in mind that there has to be a pump attached to that well. And so if the electricity goes out, are you still going to have access to water, or are you going to need a backup water source? So again, just some more things to think about with East Tennessee culture. Would you do something for me? I hope I have given you some insight about some more East Tennessee culture. Would you be so kind as to like this video, or share this video, comment on it, or even subscribe? I am so close to hitting my goal with YouTube subscribers. My goal is 500, and so I'm so close to that. So I would love it if you could subscribe or comment or like this video, share it with others. It helps get the word out to others who want to learn about our state. And until next time.